the Conservation Commission of West Bridgewater for Tuesday, January the 20th. First order of business will be to approve the minutes for January 6th. Do I have a motion to approve?
I so move.
Did you hear that, Steve?
Yes.
Yep.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Got a couple of new public hearings. The first is for 30 Grant Street. It's an RDA for proposed repair and upgrade to a septic system. Is that you? No. No, I guess you could.
And Colin, are you going to present?
Here, can you hear me?
Are you 30 Grant?
Yep.
Yeah, so, introduce you all to presentations.
Can you hold just a second, Colin? We're getting feedback here.
Okay, Colin, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I think Steve's getting feedback, so I'll mute him and when he wants to vote, just unmute himself.
Perfect, that works.
All right, Colin, you gonna do the presentation?
Yep, I can go right ahead with that. So, like I said, my name is Colin McSweeney. I work for McSweeney Associates. I was hired by the owners of 30 Grant Street to propose a upgraded Title V septic system. What is in place right now is a cesspool out back that is significantly closer to the wetland than what we are proposing. We've got everything outside the 50-foot wetland boundary. What we have going out there is a 1,500-gallon septic tank that runs to a D-box that runs to a geomat leaching system. That's all up in the front yard. We try to sneak it away from the wetland as much as we can. There's a water line in front here. We have to stay 10 feet off and kind of up close to that property line there. But like I said, we're able to get everything outside the 50. There is a zone 2, but we designed for all that. And then I just want to know as well that Board of Health has already approved this plan as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I can try to answer them.
Do you have any, you guys? I don't have any. No. Jim?
I just wanted, hold on one second, let me see if I can. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I shared the screen and it didn't want to load. Okay. So the Board of Health has approved it. The original plans did not have markers. They've added the markers onto it.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them. They've tried to keep the septic system as far away from the riverfront and the wetland area as they could. It's a really tight
It's like
lot.
it's pretty well jammed in there.
It is, yeah.
What's the existing system now? The cesspool?
It's a cesspool out back, yeah.
You're gonna fill that?
Yeah, it'll be filled,
Yeah, well,
filled and abandoned.
Well, if there are no further questions, I'll entertain a motion to close the hearing.
I move.
Has to be going.
And Steve, wave your hand if you're going to second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, I'll also need a motion to issue a -3 with the conditions of the markers.
I so move.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
That's it, Colin.
all right, thank you. Have a great night.
Okay, 600 Manley Street. NOI and general stormwater permit. Construction of a commercial building with permeable and impermeable parking areas.
All right, good evening. Scott Faria from Holmgren Engineering. And this is what we'll call the third, and I would assume final phase, but you don't want to hold me to that because you never know what comes up. But so just to orient ourselves, again, the original building closest to the Brockton city line in the post office is up here in the top right-hand corner. Then previously, about a year and a half ago, we filed a notice of intent and received a notice of conditions in a stormwater permit for a building right up here in the front, behind this wetland area, and then we're constructing parking down alongside the larger solar field on the side. This is, I guess, the third phase, as you said, coming in along the solar field. Way back in the back here is the existing radio tower. So we'd be proposing a building similar to the one that was built in the front and the one that was approved and not constructed as part of phase 2 up in the back here. The wetlands line, resource areas, buffer zones were all flagged and approved by you folks with an ANRAD filing. Everything else is pretty much the same as all the other ones. We've got this heavy line right here is the limit of paving, actually right through here. So that's the limit of paving, and the rest of the site will be the millings like the other 2 phases. So to go along with that, we have 3 separate drainage systems. We've got an infiltration system in the front of the building that will handle the runoff from the paved areas. And then we have a detention basin in the back and a riprap level spreader on the side, as shown right here. So we have this large infiltration area that'll handle the runoff from the paved area, then a stormwater basin and level spreader that'll handle the runoff from the proposed millings. So we've already filed with Board of Appeals, filed with the Planning Board. As I believe as part of the Planning Board process, it was sent out to Pat Brennan for his review. So even tonight's our first hearing with you folks. At this point, we've already received 2 letters back from Pat, so we're going back and forth. We've just got a couple of small issues. In fact, we were going to submit it today, but I figured we'd wait until tonight just to see if you folks had any comments before we got it back to Pat. Tim looked at it and had a couple of questions and concerns about snow storage areas, which we've shown on the plan, and also kind of spreading out the replication area so we could get the proposed building outside of the 50-foot buffer zone from the replication area. It was always outside from the wetlands, but
Now it's in.
10 years from now, with that replication area would be a wetland, so now we spread that out, so it wasn't, previously it was coming way out like this, so we spread it out. We still have the square footage that we need, but it just gets it further away from the building and just gives you that protection down the road.
Have we asked what the building is for?
Right now, the use right now, the company that's up in the front, they want to move most of their operation to town, so they need an office and just a place to park a couple of trucks inside the building. But for the most part, it's going to be their offices.
No repairs inside the building?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. No. And
the only other question was access to the building.
so heading back out to Manley Street, they've got 2 ways in. There's a driveway entrance down kind of in the skinny area where the arborvitaes are. So you could come in that way and come all the way down between the 2 solar fields. The easier way, and the way they're figuring for the office folks to come in and stay away from the more of the commercial traffic, they have a easement alongside the big warehouse. So they'll still be coming down that easement, entering the parking lot and parking right up in front of the building. There'll be overhead doors on the side of the building, and then entry doors in the front of the building. So that'll kind of keep the vehicular traffic separate from all the the industrial, the trucks and anything else that's going on up in the front or on the side.
I know Tim had some comments.
So it's going to be trailer parking, I'm assuming, looking at the layout.
Exactly. Yes.
No autos, no trucks, just
Nope.
trailer parking only.
Yep. Same as the other one. So there's, in different locations, there's signage on the site like there is currently that says, no vehicular parking, trailer parking only. So the trailer parking is just on the gravel and the trucks can park on the paved areas,
That was one of the concerns with stormwater,
for sure.
especially in the
Yeah.
water recharge district, that it was treated.
Yeah, it should,
Um,
it'd be, it'd be easy for us and for you folks if you could just pave the whole site. But obviously financially, it's a big nut to pave it, and then the drainage becomes a lot more involved when there's, when it's all paved. At least here, we get a little bit of credit for the millings. There's a little bit of recharge going on naturally that way, so. But the trade-off going back to phase 1 and phase 2 was you can't have any vehicles parked on those milled areas. So, and I think it's worked out pretty good on the other 2 areas. There's always, there's always eyes on the project. There's, obviously it's in a busy location, and there's always people stopping by to make sure he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, so.
What's the total square footage that you're disturbing and proposed replication? Only because I know in the past the commission has asked for the 2-to-1 ratio, and I know that was on the other 2 phases. So I just wanted to
Yep.
be consistent.
Yeah, I know we've got it. We're just under, we're at 4,400 square feet. And I can find it somewhere in here. We've got 9,000 square feet shown, I believe, Tim. It might have got, yeah. Yep.
'Cause I will admit, I haven't
There
seen
you
the latest set of plans.
80, right, exactly.
The NOI filing had 4,900 and a proposed of 7,500 replication on
Okay.
the NOI.
Yep.
So I just wanted to make sure that the actual
Yep.
plans that we're dealing with were correct and adjusted for the.
Yep. So
the
we've
number.
got 8,800 square feet of replication and 4,400 square feet to be filled. So we're exactly at 2-to-1.
That'll be on the final as-built, right?
Right. they'll-
Yes. Yep.
When do you address that usually? Do you?
Before the certificate of compliance can be issued,
You'll review it.
generally,
And
they try to get it done at the beginning of the project.
Yeah.
So throughout the whole project, it gives them 2 or 3 years to get it established before the.
Yeah, because no
site's
matter
done.
what, before you guys sign off on it, you usually ask for at least 2 growing seasons, sometimes 3. So if he waits until the very end, now you got 3. So as Tim said, if you start doing it today, you're not gonna be done for a couple of years anyways with the project. So at least, that kind of gives you a little bit of a starting point. So, the other replication areas on the post office side, I know he's dug them out. I'm pretty sure he's done the plantings, although to be honest with you, I haven't checked them. I know,
He has.
Yeah.
I can confirm
Yeah.
that the plantings are done.
Yeah.
So it's.
yeah, so he's
Just
done
in a
all
s-
that, and it's whatever, it's a year, 2 years old, whatever it is, so at least he's on his way that way, and, in those areas, in this area too, they're gonna take pretty well, they're close to the wetlands, there's definitely high groundwater out there, so they'll have no problem, surviving out here.
Okay, any questions from the board?
This previously approved building, is there a replication area associated with that already?
Yep, so, if I can go to that one, it was over,
It became, lot B2?
yeah, the lots are definitely gerrymandered. So the post office lot is right here. And the replication area for that phase 1 was right here in this corner, right up against the lot line. And then for phase 2, which the lot line comes all the way up here, that replication area is on the other side of the lot line. So now you've got 2, like 15,000 square foot replication areas next to each, a combined 15,000 square feet, side by side, right here along the lot line. And as Tim said, those have been constructed and are, I think, surviving pretty well at this point.
So we need to continue this because.
2 things. One, the DEP hasn't issued a number yet.
Yep.
So we can't close anyways.
Right.
And again, I haven't taken a look at the latest set of plans yet, so I don't think there's gonna be any surprises. I went
No.
through pretty good with a fine tooth comb and gave
Your
comments
original
back on
comments,
the
yep.
first set.
And like I said, we're still waiting for Pat's final blessing.
Have you started with the zoning and planning yet?
We did, we had hearings with both of them.
Okay.
And it was the same thing, planning, I think we're on the 17th.
Okay.
Just because Hugh was out on the 3rd, I think he was having hip surgery. So
Yep.
he's out on the 3rd, maybe the 18th, whatever it is, that second meeting in February.
Okay.
And I think we continue, ZBA always wants to be last. So I think we continue that to March 3rd or something to that effect.
You
So,
do it on the 3rd, good?
For you folks?
Yeah.
I guess whatever your next meeting is, I think we would, I'm pretty sure we'll be good with the consultant, and I'm sure we'll be good with DEP at that point, so.
All right, so I'll entertain a motion to continue this hearing to the 3rd of February.
I'll second.
Actually, you're gonna make that motion?
Second.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So Carol's made the motion, Steve
Seconded.
seconded, okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Done.
All right, see you in a couple of weeks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Do you want me to leave this with you, Tim?
Yeah.
Although-
If you leave this one and send me a digital one, that's all I need.
All right, because it's gonna change tomorrow, once we make the final changes that Pat had.
Just send me it tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'll bring you a hard copy on the way
Right.
home, I'll stop
Yeah.
by. I'll bring it to you, I'll bring it to Heidi and send you the digital copy once
Perfect.
we submit it to Pat. Okay,
Thank
thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Next up is 790 North Main. Are we expecting them to be here, or are we? just
I think
gonna
that's
close?
Kevin, and I think he's remote.
Yep.
Do you want to share the plans, or you want me to share them?
I got you. Can you see okay?
Not yet.
It's loading.
Yeah.
Oh.
There it is.
All right, my name's Kevin Davis. I'm working for ET Engineering. We were here the meeting before last, presenting, and we were waiting to hear back from Planning Board. To reiterate, this is a site redevelopment plan for the car wash located in 790 North Main Street. Consists of adding some vacuum islands, reorientating the parking, and just generally sprucing up the site, cleaning it up. We've been working with Tim and doing various changes and adding additional stormwater enhancements to the site in order to kind of bring it into the vision of both the client and working with the Conservation Commission to make sure that we're doing the best we can. So at the prior meeting of the planning board, we just received approval. And so we're just looking to hopefully now close out the meeting and get approval on this site as well with the Conservation Commission. I won't go through the whole presentation a third time, but if there's any questions or concerns about any changes, feel free to just ask me, and I'll be sure to go through them with you.
Nope, they've made all the changes, planning board's okay with it. They've added the changes we requested. I'm fine with it.
Folks, all set? All right, so I'll make a motion to close the hearing. I'll entertain a motion.
I so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I'll entertain a motion to issue a -3 with conditions previously mentioned.
I so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay.
Thank you very much for your
All right, we've got 0 Samuel Ave and 0 Brooks Place.
That's for the delineation of the wetland line to confirm it, and I received a request from them today to continue to our February 17th meeting. Considering the weather conditions, getting out there to do much work and do soil samples is not gonna happen right away,
What
so.
was that again? Was it one house? Was it a house?
There's a house that's there, but they're looking to develop farmland, open land, and just find out the wetland line and what it
I
is.
remember that now, yeah. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to continue the hearing to February 17th.
I so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And we have 0 Maple Street, another request to continue.
And the 53G report came back. They're working on the edits and changes to that to come back to us. So they've requested to go until February 3rd. I can tell you I have not heard yet back from Natural Heritage in regards to the turtle crossings and Maple Street, whether which end is gonna be allowed to be paved or not paved, and Natural Heritage has to make that decision.
There could be a delay then.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're hoping to have all the changes made from the 53G so that we can get another final review, hopefully for the third.
Okay. So I may entertain a motion to continue the hearing to February 3rd.
I so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. And we're into the administrative area. Couple of enforcement issues, 245 North Elm.
I can update you, the certified letter and regular mailing has been sent right after our last meeting, requesting that they be here tonight. They're not here tonight. I don't know whether you want to have the fines continue, and I will send another letter out requesting they be here for the next meeting, or whether you want to send the third violation notice, which ups the fines to $300 a day.
What's it at now?
It's at $100 a day, $1,400.
We're at 1400.
And then the 1,400 continues it every day, and then an additional 300 on top of that if you so wish to.
Are you getting any response at all from them?
I haven't
Nothing.
gotten any
What's the
response.
general process now? Would it turn over to the town attorney?
Eventually, if they're gonna totally ignore it, then we either turn it over to the town attorney, or I go there with the police department and do a criminal citation with a ticket, and then that ends up going to court, and it goes that route.
Is that sent by certified letter?
Yes, it went out, I haven't gotten the receipt for the certified saying he's got it yet.
Do you think the best option is we
Tip-
can go to 300 a day, but I don't think anything's going to happen, do you? Or do you want to go for one more?
My recommendation would be wait one more meeting and see if they can come in to the next meeting. And in the meantime, I will draft a letter and stop at the house and deliver it by hand and see if I can find somebody in person instead of going the certified mail route.
It's unfortunate. We've tried.
Right. I mean, and,
This is the chicken coop.
right, I've met with him in person once, and he seemed genuine and that he really wanted to talk to the commission and work something out. So I'm surprised
His
he hasn't.
English wasn't that bad, right?
It wasn't horrible. It definitely is not his first language, but he understood, and so
I think it'd be great if you went personally.
So,
yeah.
I'll try the knock on the door routine and
And
see
we'll
if I
make a more of a serious decision at the next meeting. Okay.
At that time, it will, if he does not comply or come, will he understand it will go up to 300?
Right, and that was in the last letter that he just received, that
So
if he does not fail to take action,
so the
it can go up to
100
300.
It'll continue to the next meeting
Right.
and then.
the 100 goes until the next meeting, and then if you decide at that point to do the 300, and then we can, worst case
I
issue. a
mean, what's
criminal-
the reality? You end up turning it over to the
Yeah,
town attorney.
town attorney,
It
and-
costs us a lot more than
Right.
$1,400 to collect that, so I don't know where you go with it. But we'll deal with it.
Right. We hope that they eventually come in and talk to us.
Right. And the other one is 45 Progressive Avenue.
And let me. Come on. Close this one. Close this one. Come on. Okay. There it is. So that Steve can see him, I'll share the screen. So. Let me scroll through. Let me scroll through, so let me see if I can find.
Ooh, I see a pile of dirt.
Right, so. So, if you look in the back where this pathway going through, that's going through the wetlands to upland in the back. Originally, it was just a walking path. It's now wide enough to fit a dump truck through it, which looks like they have taken a dump truck into the back. So it now requires a wetland filing, botanist, the works.
Right.
It'll have to be a notice of intent. If I can pull up, let me see if I've got the pictures.
Thank you for the pictures.
That's taken from the other direction.
So, let's see if we can- So that shows pretty close up going through.
How far in is it?
It's probably 200 feet from his house, and then it goes probably 300 feet through the wetland. So it's a sizable area that's been disturbed. Right about where that white post is, there's an intermittent stream that used to flow from this side south, which right now, come spring, is not going to be able to flow anywhere. So basically, everybody north of that is going to have a backed up water problem if we can't get it
When
addressed.
did you send the first notice?
It went out last Wednesday.
So that's
So-
basically a cease and desist.
Cease and desist, stop doing anything out there, come before the commission, contact the office. If he contacts me before the next meeting, I'll be telling him, hire a botanist, hire an engineer, do a notice of intent filing, still come in and talk to the commission on the 3rd, which is when I sent in the certified letter requesting his presence before the commission to discuss what he wants to do and how to,
See what happens.
Did you get a receipt for that?
what?
Did you get a receipt for that certified letter?
It hasn't come back yet. So generally it takes about a week to 10 days. Some of them I've had take longer. I did find we have a new public hearing coming up for the Bryant Street subdivision plans. They mailed that on Friday from Easton. And I got the letter today. And that's with a holiday weekend and everything. So whatever Easton's post office does, they get them turned around fast.
What's the story on 506 West Center? Do we need a motion on this?
No, we already continued that till the 3rd. Hopefully I believe next week might be before the planning board. So then at least we can move forward on that one.
I see we have an annual meeting coming up.
I was also put on this, the MAC annual meeting and seminar is on the February 28th. If anybody's wishing to go, that's that Saturday.
Think about it.
Think about it, let me know. We have budget money for training. I will plan on going for that day.
Still at Holy Cross?
Still at Holy Cross.
Okay.
Lunch is included. So I'll drive if anybody wants to go.
All right.
I'll be back from Florida. But I'd like to look to see which trainings that I need the most.
See, you go online.
You're gonna help me with
Yep,
that?
they just posted the classes and the schedule for the,
Yeah, they
So
usually do, yeah.
I'll download it and forward it off to everybody
Okay.
so that you can take a look at it and see what might be interesting.
I like going. Those are good meetings.
Any other business?
And other than you signing documents,
I'm gonna adjourn the meeting and we'll sign the documents. Okay, motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Favor?
Aye.
Aye.